I thought I would do a lesson on using pentatonic scales over chords, so major, minor and dominant chords. The reason for this is it will help you to spice up your general chord playing with some licks. So here are a couple of examples. First of all, in major. Here's the same thing, but it's in minor, so A minor. And we're going to play the same technique using the pentatonics. So how do you play these kind of licks using pentatonics? So we're going to look at the major first, and then we're going to look at the minor. So in a major, A major, we've got the A major pentatonic. So that is just 5/7, 4/7, 4/7, 4/6, 5/7, 5/7. Okay, now that is also the equivalent of an F sharp minor pentatonic. So in major, you can play an A major pentatonic, or you can play an F sharp minor pentatonic. So that was in minor, and that was in major. And the reason is the notes are exactly the same. So you've got an A, B, C sharp, E, F sharp in A major pentatonic. Now if you start from this F sharp, you've got F sharp, A, B, C sharp, E. F sharp, A, B, C sharp, E. So if you're playing in major pentatonic, you can play either the major of the root or the relevant minor. And to find the relevant minor, just count up 6 notes in the major scale. So we've got the F sharp there. Now, easy way to find that, if you play this shape major chord, just move back 3 and then just play a regular pentatonic minor scale, which most people know. So I would say learn the 3 shapes nearest the chord you're playing. And then you've got this area that you can play around in. So if you're playing, that's fine if you're using a root on the bottom string. If you're using a root on the A string, so you've got that D there, so you can play a D major pentatonic, or come up to the B minor, which is the relevant minor, or play the B minor down here. Okay, so those are your 3 the 3 near there. So that's fine for major scales, okay? You'll also notice that what I'm doing there is a lot of double stops. So playing 2 notes at a time. And that just comes from learning the patterns and learning where they are. So that's for major. So you've got major root here, major root on the A. It works the same way for dominant chords. So if I'm playing an A7, I can still use the pentatonic. And the reason that we can do that is because we don't play the 7th in the A. So that would mean we don't need to worry about whether we're playing a G or a G sharp. We can still use the same. So the root, the 3rd and the 5th are the same in a dominant as they are in a major. So if I'm playing a major 7, if I'm playing a dominant 7, but we don't play the G in that position, in that shape. So you don't need to worry about the 7. So you can play a dominant and it's exactly the same. So that covers major and dominant. So now let's have a look at minor. So if you're playing an A minor, you could also use the major, the C major. And then you've got all those same major licks in there that you could use in the major version. So that's your, if you're starting on the bottom string, so you would use your minor, your C major, or your A minor down here, and then you can stick all your little pentatonic licks from this shape. To find the relative major, if you're playing in minor, just count up 3 frets. And then you've got your major. Likewise, if you're playing in the, that's if you're playing the root on the bottom string. It's exactly the same if you're playing root on the A string. So the rules are, if you're playing in major, come down 3 frets and play the minor. If you're playing in minor, go up 3 frets and play the major. And that's the easy way to find your relative major and your relative minor pentatonic. So let's look at the minor shapes again. So you've got your regular A minor shape. Then you've got your C major shape. And then you've got another minor shape down here. Well, it's major or major, depending on whether you're looking at C or A. But you've got that shape. So that's 3-5, 3-5, 2-5, 2-5, 3-5, 3-5. And there's lots of symmetry in those patterns, which makes it easier. So you don't need to stick to the nearest 3. You can play anywhere where you will find one of those pentatonic shapes. But that just helps you spice your chords up a bit, mix it up, make it more interesting. Again, it will work for major, dominant 7 and minor chords, as well as minor 7s. Okay, so if you're playing a minor 7 in in A, you've got the G in there, which is the 7, but in a minor 7 chord, sorry, in a minor pentatonic, you've also got that G, so you can use that fine in that scale. So I hope you found that useful. Yeah, subscribe if you liked it.